Well, discussions are underway to improve maternal health for Oregon families and their babies, especially among women of color.
Yeah, it is a big topic. Elise Haas is here. She's diving into doula care as Oregon working to expand access. And this is pretty interesting, Elise.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people are really familiar with, obstetricians and midwives who deliver babies, but not everybody has heard of a doula. And doulas don't provide medical services, but they work alongside healthcare providers. And so conversations about doula care is growing because of the increasing research showing just how much they improve birth outcomes.
You like the sounds they make?
Janela Quanta's fourth child, Akuri, is thriving at 8 months old.
Do you want to see where the triangle goes?
She is also thriving in motherhood.
Tell me about your most recent birth experience and how that was maybe different.
It was a lot different. I had a wonderful doula, and I got to navigate the birthing space on my terms and set the tone for what I wanted to experience and what I wanted my labor to be like and what I wanted my baby to enter into. It was wonderful.
This positive birth experience is a total 180 from her first traumatic birth that led to a hemorrhage and a week-long hospital stay. She attributes her healthy, happy birth to her doula, Jessie Reamer.
We use this as an example to start up thinking about what labor positions somebody might do.
Jessie is a birth and postpartum doula. She provides her clients with continuous physical, informational, and emotional support before, during, and after birth. During pregnancy, Jessie helps pregnant couples develop a birth plan and learn the best birthing positions. During labor, she's an advocate in the hospital or home and gives emotional and physical support and guidance. After birth, she does home visits where she can help with breastfeeding and teaching fundamentals of infant care. Through this months-long relationship, Jessie says the most important thing she develops with moms-to-be is trust.
That kind of care is really unique in the birth team.
Medical professionals say doula care is a simple yet underutilized tool to significantly improve birth outcomes.
It's not a fancy medication. It's not a fancy app. It's not a device, right? It's human presence.
Ellen Tilden has decades of experience as a certified nurse midwife, alongside her work as a professor at the schools of nursing and medicine at OHSU. She was on the Oregon House Bill Committee back in 2011 that created a report to advise the Oregon legislature about incorporating Medicaid payment for doula care.
Doula care is one of, I would say, it's just one of the strongest, most impactful interventions we can offer to people. The research on doula care is incredibly impressive.
Research shows doula care reduces unnecessary C-sections by more than half. Plus, they lead to fewer preterm births, higher breastfeeding initiation, safer sleep practices, and a 64% decrease in postpartum mental health issues. These supports are life-altering for mom and baby, especially as healthcare workers continue to be strained. Doctors and nurses are busy, Tilden says, often juggling the care of multiple people simultaneously in labor.
And we may not always be able to just completely focus on the continuous support and social and emotional needs of that individual who's birthing. So I really see doula care as this critical aspect and critical element of what is ideal maternity care.
Oh, do you see green and green? Green and green. Yes.
Oh. Moms like Chanelo say having a knowledgeable birth advocate at her side made all the difference.
I had gone through births before then, but having a doula opened up what could be to me. I didn't know that I had the options to say what I wanted to happen. I didn't know that. I thought, okay, well, this is just happening to me versus I'm in control, which is what I feel like doula brings to this space, is that education and that empowerment.
The power of presence and the pursuit of positive birth experiences.
And not having a traumatic birthing experience means that I was able to enter into early motherhood with much more, a better energy reserve for myself and to provide for him.
Can be the focus of maternity care for the next generation.
My hope is that we create a culture of nurturing. And so to me, that's one baby, one birth, one family, one doula at a time.
Oregon's Medicaid already covers doula care for patients. Now lawmakers are aiming to expand it to private insurance as well. So they're going to be introducing a bill to reform maternal health care in this upcoming legislative session. So next week, I'll talk with the senator who's leading the charge and the advocate who started it all.
It is a good idea, because I know when I had my pregnancies, I didn't even consider that because of the extra costs. Yes.
Right.
So, and that's such an emotional, scary time.
It's
too,
a long period of your life. You know, you
Yeah.
have like the 9-month pregnancy, but then you also have the first, 1,000 days of life, which are also challenging.
Sure.
So to have those supports built in, it's looking like it can make a big impact.
Cool.